And at the 17th BRICS Summit, the Indian Prime Minister delivered a strong and timely message urging fellow member nations to unite in securing the supply chains for critical minerals and ensure no country uses these resources as a weapon. China currently dominates global production and processing of rare earth minerals. Without naming any country, of course, the Indian Prime Minister said, and I quote here, "We need to work together to make supply chains for critical minerals and technology secure and reliable. It's important to ensure that no country uses these resources for its own selfish gain or as a weapon against others." Strong message there from the Indian Prime Minister. Modi's statement comes at a moment of growing concern over the strategic control of minerals such as lithium, nickel and rare earth elements. And these elements are vital for electric vehicles, drones, energy storage systems and advanced electronics. The underlying warning was clear that without collective action, these resources could become instruments of geopolitical leverage. China dominates the global production and processing of rare earths. It has recently begun to tighten its grip. In a significant shift in strategy, Beijing introduced export restrictions on rare earth materials and the powerful magnets derived from them. The impact was immediate, and automakers in countries like India and Japan faced production cuts, while the United States, under pressure from its own manufacturing sector, was forced to soften its stance on tariffs against Chinese goods. Now, despite having faced a similar rare earth crisis more than a decade ago, Western governments were caught off guard once again. Over the years, many critical mineral strategies were drafted, but few were truly implemented. As a result, supply chains remain fragile and inventories remain low. It's been over a decade and a half since China first cut rare earth exports to Japan in 2011. The West has failed to find new suppliers, and some modest steps were taken. And Korea expanded its stockpiles. Japan invested in Australian mines. Yet most Western governments devised critical minerals strategies and then chose not to fund them. And all of this underlines the fact that Prime Minister Modi's appeal is not just a diplomatic gesture, but it is a strategic call to action. His vision is one of resilience and responsibility, where no single country holds unchecked power over resources that fuel global progress.